Would you rather have Jameson Williams or Kadarius Toney rest of season? Oh, man. Yeah, the Toney thing is really interesting to me because he left I believe it was the week 11 game with, where did I put Toney in these rankings? I pulled up there we go. That's where I thought he was. Kadarius Toney this week, yeah, he left the week 11 game with the hamstring injury, and he's still been nursing that. But he is questionable officially for week 14. He got in limited practices pretty much all week. His consensus right now is wide receiver 99 for this week. I expect that Toney plays this week, but it's Denver, and so you're not really firing him up right now. Now, week 15, Houston. Week 16, Seattle. Week 17, it's Denver again, but Denver's probably, like, by that time, probably rolled all the way over. So I would be very interested in Jameson Williams rest of season over Kadarius Toney. The matchups are just going to be so scintillating. Jameson Williams, I have at 73 this week. Kadarius Toney, I have at 74. I think I'm going to bump up Jameson Williams just a little bit over where I have him right now because the consensus is 68. I want to be higher than consensus on Jameson Williams. But looking at what his schedule looks like, he gets Minnesota, which is really nice this week. If there's a week that he could pop off, I would love it. The New York Jets, which is a tough defense, a tough secondary for outside perimeter wide receivers. And then Carolina, who's respectable in the secondary, J.C. Horn. But Chicago week 17, that's the smashiest of matchups. And I really hope that the Lions rev up Jameson Williams over the next 3 weeks so that in week 17, in a dome against the hapless Chicago Bears defense, the Lions will go absolutely nuclear and propel themselves into the playoffs. They're only a couple games out of playoffs. They're in the hunt, believe it or not. And so the Lions, they're going to play Jameson Williams pretty conservatively, probably last week, obviously, but then over the next couple weeks as well. I anticipate, though, that by the time we get into full go mode, week 17, week 18, when the Lions, I'm a Packers fan, so I can't really say our Lions. My wife's Lions, I should say, because she's from Detroit. I think week 17, that Chicago matchup, I'm just so interested in getting Jameson Williams on my roster in preparation for that game. So I'd rather have Jameson Williams rest of season.